a dream I know. Deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello, reality viewers. Welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news na we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name. Amen. I get video wey I want present to una this very moment, and I go dey follow una dey watch the video. After we don watch am together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
The rule of engagement in the struggle for the liberation and self-determination. So he has not said anything that is a crime. And that is why when they are afraid to play his video, we are not afraid for playing his video, because we know we are saying the same thing and we support whatever he has said in the past. None of them constituted to any criminal act, not to talk of being a terrorist. So I want you people to listen to Nnamdi Kanu.
Some of you didn't know there was a newspaper called the New Nigerian Newspaper in those days, trying to trumpet the position of the North, or should I say the Arewa core Sharia North. Today they have the Daily Trust and they have Premium Times doing a very beautiful job for them. Their job is to assuage you. They're the ones that will come and inflict injury and pain on you. They're the ones telling you, oh, don't worry, it will be better, you will get healed. They will never tell you that the person beating you will never stop beating you. No, they will tell you, oh, don't worry, you see not only pain. After a while, you get over it. I want the likes of what Joseph Carlo, all these Efulefis to understand what I'm saying this evening. You people have placed our lives in danger. Because of you, that is why all these killings are going on all over the place by the Fulani. Because of you, those of them in the West, like Tinubu, Obasanjo, and all the rest of the fools over there. Because of you, that is why this evening, as I'm right here on air preaching, Yoruba people are paying ransom to go to their farms to go and farm.
That is not happening in Biafra land.
The media will not report it.
Of course.
The same way they will not report how many soldiers they have lost so far. That is their new game plan. But in Biafra land, they will keep dying. That I assure them. Kidnap all you like, intimidate all you like, oppress all you like. But let me tell you something you don't quite understand. We are involved in a nationalist pursuit.
Yes.
We are pursuing the freedom of our land.
Freedom of
and
our land.
It can never stop.
Exactly.
I want for them to understand this very clearly. Understand it very, very clearly. We are not going to stop. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever.
Not backing down an inch.
If you have come to our land to kill us, you are going to die there.
Exactly.
That I can assure you.
Exactly.
I am not perturbed by the tag of terrorism, by the tag of you're proscribed. Outlawed IPOB, a human being in Nigeria who is suffering, a journalist who is suffering, a media house that understands the pain, the suffering, the anguish, the torments that the people are going through every day. He's fighting this job on a daily basis.
Thank you.
And the Fulani gangs they're all going to find you. They will find you. Do you know that people are being kidnapped in Aba by the Nigerian army sent to Sokoto?
Yes.
They are now demanding ransom. A man paid 6 million naira only 4 days ago to have the wife, his second wife, released to him that was taken to Sokoto.
Are you hearing that?
Are you sure you people don't actually understand what is happening around you?
They don't know.
We are in a state of war. They've not declared it, but we are in a state of war. Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist.
Nelson Mandela was called a terrorist.
Go and do your research, because everything I tell you is gospel.
No, they are
Nelson
illiterate.
Mandela was tagged a terrorist.
They are illiterate.
Oliver Cromwell that brought a semblance of the rule of the people. The reason why in England you have the House of Commons today, that the power resides with a commoner, a prime minister, like Boris Johnson, is because of Oliver Cromwell.
E.T. Boribos.
Are you listening to me very
No,
carefully?
they don't.
The reason why the House of Common People in England is the strongest house you have, not the House of Lords. They are the ones that make the laws. The reason why in England today, somebody who is not either a landed gentry or somebody who is not from the royal family or somebody who is not titled, like an earl, a lord, a viscount, is not the prime minister, is because of a man called Oliver Cromwell.
They don't know that. They don't read.
An Englishman.
They don't know how to read.
He too was called terrorist.
Okay.
So too was George Washington.
All right.
During America's War of Independence, George Washington, this America that every ant wants to go to,
yes.
This same United States of America that everybody will die to go and live in, is called the land of the free.
The idiots that are living there now are calling themselves terrorists.
The man
for
that
fighting
made
for
it
freedom of Biafra
is George Washington. The British called him a terrorist.
All right.
I'm saying all of these things tonight so that if you're called a terrorist because you're an IPOB, because you fund ESN,
because you fund ESN,
badge of honor.
Okay. It's a badge
After
of
what
honor.
I'm reading out to you tonight, you will understand it. Who are we?
If you are called, you see, Nnamdi Kanu was giving prophecy of what is going to come, so that you are going to use it to know who is actually with him and who is against him. He said, if you are called a terrorist for funding the Eastern Security Network, which was the reason Father Mbaka was giving testimony here. Mbaka was giving testimony of how for 3 years now, how Reverend Fathers, how our farmers can now go to farm, how our women can now go to farm, how people are not being cut into pieces in our farm anymore. Father Mbaka was giving a testimony of how the Reverend Father is happy. One of the Reverend Father, a farmer, is happy that he can go to farm. No Fulani cow will come to destroy it. No terrorists will come to destroy it. No terrorists will come to kill. Even though in Enugu, a few days ago, they came because of the chaos, because of the way that the Nigeria terrorist government, their army are pursuing and looking after our ESN. They are distracting them. And Fulani used the opportunity and they came to kill in Enugu State. But apart from that, you don't see that happening anymore. Now our people can farm. And Nnamdi Kanu is telling you, if you are called a terrorist for funding the Eastern Security Network that has made it very possible for Mbaka to come and give testimony, and of course, I don't need to say Mbaka, every other person in the Southeast can testify to that. What do? They have all these, their thugs. They gave them gun, they gave them pump action, they start to cause problem, they start to cause, and the DSS and the Nigerian military, they hire criminals, they give them guns to cause problem in order to give us bad name. Thinking that when they do that, we are going to back out. We are going to back down. Thinking that when you say, oh, they are killing, they went to where people are giving a voter's card, they kill people there. They think that when that kind of thing happens, we are going to run. These are big Biafra, we are going to run. This has nothing to do with us. It is ordinary propaganda and blackmail. They think that when they make that kind of video, they say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu, oh, Biafra. Have you not seen where people went to rob bank and they used Biafra flag? During the time of Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, they went to rob bank. Did you know? Have you all forgotten? Armed robbers went to Nigeria bank to rob a bank with Biafra flag. What does that tell you? Do you think that Biafra people who are fighting for Biafra, even if they are criminals, they will go to bank and rob bank and they will carry Biafra flag? But did you not see it? It was all planned by the Nigeria DSS, thinking that if they go to rob bank and carry Biafra flag, oh, everybody will disappear from fighting for Biafra. We will say, oh God, the Biafra people, let us disappear. We are not armed robbers. We are not robbing banks and all that. They did it. They carried Biafra flag to go and rob bank. You go to the internet, the stories are there. Did it stop us? It didn't stop us because we know we are not armed robbers. We know that our dictators we have money. We have money. We contribute money and we do fundraising. There is no need for anybody to go and start robbing anybody. They tell you, oh, yeah, we are funding, the kidnappers are there. The kidnapping has been there. It is all over Nigeria. They are kidnapping everywhere. Our men do not need to go into kidnapping because we have money. We fund them. So you see, all these things are the things that they use and try to distract you. And today, some of them will say, oh, Samanekpa is funding terrorism. It is the same people who are trying to stop our sit at home, civil disobedience, that is hitting them very hard. They are the same people that will give gun to people to go. So that when they do it, oh, we are going to panic. Oh, look, now you are the one enforcing sit at home. Why should we enforce it at home? Why should we force people to sit when people are voluntarily sitting at home? Does it make any sense? The time when this particular sit at home, they say they canceled it, we did not believe it. I supported it. Okay? But then, Biafra people decided to, I have to now go along with the opinion of Biafra people. So how can somebody now turn around to start enforcing something that people were actually on their own, sitting at home? I only need to encourage them. I only need to give them the reason why they should continue. I only need to encourage them to tell them the reason why, no matter what threat the Nigerian government bring to you, sit at home. It is going to go down in the history when Biafra come. The world will know how many months we have sat at home since the abduction and kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. How many months? Count it. It is going to enter history book. They will tell you that the time Biafra people was fighting for their freedom, they kidnapped their leader from Kenya and they renditioned him to Nigeria in those days, and the Biafra people decided to sit at home every month. It is going to go in history. And you are going to be part of those who made those history. Even these people today, calling Samanekpa terrorists, they are going to be proud of it. You are, the people sitting at home, nobody is writing their name now. Nobody is writing sit at home in the forehead. So it is going to, when Biafra come now, everybody will be enjoying Biafra. Even these people you see that are shouting P2P, they will be the one to show how powerful Biafra is. They will be carrying Biafra passport. I want to continue to play our leader's message for people to hear. Very, very important.
Compared to Nelson Mandela, of course, we are nobody.
Okay.
That he was called a terrorist.
He was called a terrorist, Nelson Mandela.
It did not stop the armed wing of ANC come towards his way from doing their job to make sure that apartheid collapses.
Okay.
Apartheid, where South Africa abducted, anything abductable, they abducted, they killed, they massacred. At the end of the day, the will of the people prevailed.
The will of the people.
Our people should not despair.
That is the difference.
We are going through a very difficult time, aided and abetted.
That is the difference between Nnamdi Kanu, a real freedom fighter, and the criminals that surrounded him for many years. He understood and recognizes the will of the people. But these criminals, they didn't recognize the will of the people. Their own is after the highest bidder. Who is the highest bidder? Soludo or the Ohopus Odema or Omahi? Which of the governor is the highest bidder? Which one are we going to go? Is it how much are we receiving every month from contribution and all that? So Ludo, okay, we are going to give those of them in Biafra land security. We are going to give them security camera. We are going to give them money. We are going to feed them millions of naira and dollars and whatever. So let us collect the money and to hell with the Samanekpa idiotic people. Okay? Nnamdi Kanu recognizes the will of the people. So when the will of the people must prevail, that is one of the quality of leadership. You have to listen to the people. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, thank you very much. Nnamdi Kanu lost the election in Anambra State. Okay? And you think he's happy? He's not happy. So the thing we are saying is that we, the agitators, we are following the will of the people. And the will of the people have prevailed in sit at home. And it will continue to be like that. And any time we see that there is some kind of sign of weakling in the mind of the people of Biafra, we'll come publicly to preach to them the need to stand strong in sitting at home. It is going to continue until our demands are met. One of the demands is the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu and every other agitators. I have asked this question. Those who tell you Soludo is in for peace, Hope Uzodinma is saying, oh, we want peace. You have not showed anything to show any sign of peace. No. You have not done anything, demonstrated anything to show you have sign of. Even Soludo himself said, the time is coming, when these people you think you are using for political gain now, you will tell them, they will talk to monsters. Time is coming, and unfortunately, Soludo become a governor at that time that they will talk to us and we will not listen again. So I want you to understand that if Soludo actually is preaching for peace, they should start by releasing the people they have in their state. They should start by releasing the innocent Biafrans they have in their state. They will start by compensating the family of those they have killed. Yesterday they killed 25 people in Olo. So how do you handle that? You want peace. At the same time, the military are on rampage, killing innocent people. I have their videos here with me. Killing women, young girls that are vulnerable people who cannot defend themselves. You go and kill them. If you want to fight, if there is any criminal, go after the criminal with guns. If you have criminal with guns, go after them. Why would you go and start killing young girls in Olu? What have they done to you? And the whole Uzodinma will turn around and say, we want to bring peace. How can you bring peace? By bringing more pain and injury to the Biafra people. You think that even those who are not related to the people you killed, they are going to see their dead body and they never want to take gun. They're going to pick up gun against you. And tomorrow you will call IPOB. Tomorrow you will say Samareka is sponsoring people. But you are the one fueling the insecurity in the southeast. Now, let me play this particular message. Then I am going to go and play something.
By the likes of the Sadikin Fulani, of Hope Uzodinma, the likes of Ojus or Kalum. I'm sure by now that Rochas have repented. He has asked this. In fact, his eyes and all the fulefus talking about one Nigeria is now very clear to all of you that the Fulanis do not mean well. Not for us who are fighting them, neither for you who are their slaves. If Nelson Mandela can be called a terrorist, who am I? Oliver Cromwell was a terrorist. George Washington was a terrorist. Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe was a terrorist.
Okay.
Even, let me shock you, all of you now.
Even Robert Mugabe.
Some of you may have heard about a man called Dr. Zikiwe.
Okay.
Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe is his name.
All right.
I had to add Nnamdi to his name because he doesn't behave like one.
Okay.
Do you know that Dr. Zikiwe was called a terrorist?
All right.
And exiled to Ghana?
Are you hearing that?
Are you aware of that?
No, they're not.
Do you know who called him a
aware.
terrorist?
Okay.
The same Britain, United Kingdom. Are you aware of that? Dr. Zikiwe that fought and set Nigeria free. Do you know he was sent to jail?
Okay.
By the British.
All right.
Do you know that Ahmadu Bello never went to jail? Do you know that Abubakar Tafawa Balewa never went to jail?
But they fought for Nigeria.
The people that went to jail are those from the south. Awolowo and Azikiwe are the only people that went to jail in order to set Nigeria free. Are you aware of that? No, you don't know.
No,
They are called terrorists.
All right.
Yes, Nnamdi Azikiwe was called a terrorist by the British.
Okay.
You must listen to me attentively. I said this program cannot be like any other. You must listen attentively this evening, please, and invite people to come and listen as well. Nnamdi Azikiwe was called a terrorist by the British.
Okay.
Chief Obafemi Awolowo was not spared. Chief Obafemi Awolowo was called a terrorist as well.
Obafemi Awolowo
trying to set his people free.
All right.
I want IPOB to know tonight.
They don't know.
That being called a terrorist because you're fighting for your land and your nation is a badge of honor.
No.
It means you've arrived.
They don't know.
The enemy is scared.
They are scared. And the only way they are going to think they want to frighten you, they want to scare you, is to start branding you terrorist. How does somebody calling you terrorist make you a terrorist? And as we are on this program, I want, as you are joining, if you are watching, we have on YouTube alone, For the record's sake, we have about 20,248 people watching this program. 20,000 people watching this program. And we have only 4,800 on YouTube. If you are on YouTube and you have not hit the like button, please take just 1 second or few seconds and hit the like button so that those who are watching on YouTube will come and click and follow to listen to what we are doing this evening. Very, very important. Over 20,000 people watching from all platforms. All right, we continue.
You're doing, and it means that you're succeeding at whatever thing that you're doing. Are you following me?
No, they are not.
If you are in freedom fighting anywhere in the world, and the people you're fighting have not come to refer to you as a terrorist, then that means you're not doing anything.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That means you're not threatening the status quo.
Oh.
Do you understand me very well?
Interesting.
That is why in our case, where there is no democracy, because in Africa
today, the people that, the Nigerian government should be calling terrorists are the one calling me now terrorist. So they have now joined Nnamdi Kanu in the absence of Nnamdi Kanu. They joined Nigerian government. All right, welcome back. This is the thing we have been discussing and talking about. It is because of so many messages. So many messages are being flagged, and of course, I hope I am back now. All right, thank you very much. I am back. The voice is back. So I apologize for that. Please take your time and hit the like. We have, there are a lot of people watching, so I think the system is not taking everybody. So maybe is the reason that this is crashing, because this whole thing is done in a way that when a lot of people are coming at the same time, I will have this problem. So hopefully I'm going to fix it as time goes on. And then by the time we begin to see the membership, by the time we are going to allow only the members to have access to comment, maybe this particular problem will stop. That was what we advised, so that it will minimize the number of people and the kind of comment that are being flagged. So I believe that by the time we open only the membership comment, then there will be opportunity or the possibility of this whole thing, stop it. So for now, we continue to manage the way we are managing. I think the sound is good now, so let us continue. So as I was saying, the people that has been with Nnamdi Kanu for the past 10 years, they pretend they don't know. Okay? They pretend they don't know about this preaching. Okay? They pretend they don't know. But the fact is that they know. And what they are doing is, because they have tried to kill Nnamdi Kanu, it didn't work. So they want to fight indirectly. They fight Simon Ekpa, thinking that, they believe, they think that Nnamdi Kanu have committed some crime, that's what they're believing. But what they don't know is that nothing Nnamdi Kanu have done that is actually a crime. And even though they know that he has not done anything amounting to crime, but they want him dead. They want him out of the way. And that is the reason why they are doing everything to tag me and call me names. They want to call me names. They want to call me names. I cannot remember what I was saying before. So, because that is the mistake the problem we have with this whole gadget. Once it is interrupted, we are always having a problem like this. So we are going to go and continue what Nnamdi Kanu was saying.
There is no democracy. People are very primitive. People are basically like wild animals in the forest. They have no brain. That is the reason why we need to agitate the way we are agitating, or else we can never be free. Understand this very, very clearly, please. Awolowo was also a terrorist. For the sake of Yoruba journalists in working for Channels Television,
okay,
all those Yoruba people writing for the Punch newspaper, I also want to let you know tonight that Awolowo was once a terrorist.
Okay.
Because he was fighting for you.
All right.
I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Awolowo was once a terrorist for fighting for you.
Knows we are not terrorists.
Okay.
We have not gone to markets to bomb people. We have not gone to mosques to bomb people. We have not been to churches to kill people. We have not killed anybody, as a matter of fact. What ESN is doing is driving away Fulani terrorists in our forests. How can that make us a terrorist? By pursuing terrorists. How is that possible?
I don't know.
How is that possible? Now pay attention to what I have to say. Do you remember those police they sent to Somalia? And I want people in Lagos to confirm this. I want my Yoruba brothers and sisters to confirm this, please, tonight and tomorrow morning.
Listen.
Do you know those police people they sent to Somalia? Ask yourself, why would any sensible country in the world send their police to Somalia? Is that possible?
Okay.
Do you know what they went to Somalia to do? I think that the Nigerian government will be shocked tonight that we have this intel. And I want to let them understand that the M branch of this very movement of IPOB to restore Biafra, our M branch is far more resourceful than any other organization in the whole. There is no move they make we don't know. We know how many times they are bringing. We know how many soldiers they are bringing. We know the type of armaments they are bringing. Everything we know. Ask the National Security Advisor of Nigeria. Ask their head of National Military Intelligence in Nigeria. Ask all the so-called big wigs of intelligence in Nigeria. And also ask the British. Why did Nigeria send a so-called policeman to Somalia to go and train people?
Okay.
Do you know what they went to Somalia to do?
Tell us.
They went to go and recruit Al-Shabaab.
Are you hearing that?
Operatives.
Okay.
Come to Nigeria to help them fight this war.
They went to Somalia to recruit Al-Shabaab to come to Nigeria and help them fight this war. Now, what is happening in Olu today? Do you know who they are? What is happening in Anambra? Do you know who they are? The policemen, the soldiers, the DSS, that are killing people in Biafra land today. Yesterday, they killed 25 in Olu. Do you know who they are? You don't know. You You don't know. Do you know whether they are the Shabab that they went to Somalia to bring? They say there is no voice again. I do not know why this is happening. And one moment. All right, we are back. We are back again. So, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, told you that the Nigerian police went to Somalia. Who does that? Who does that? You want to train police and you take them to Somalia? That they went to Somalia to train Al-Shabaab and to bring them to Nigeria for this war. So I want to ask you, what kind of security agents will be killing people in Olu? Will be killing people in Anambra? What kind of security agent, what kind of soldier will be deployed to Ebonyi State to kill people? If you look deep into the exposition of Nnamdi Kanu here, you will find out that this may be the people they brought from Somalia, the Al-Shabaab terrorists, now having been part of the Nigerian army. They sent them to the southeast. And Hope Uzodinma and the Soludo will say, oh, dispatch military, bring the military to us. There is insecurity in the southeast. And they are going to select this terrorist and bring them to Biafra land. And because they have the warrant to kill. So anybody, when they come to community, they first of all, they burn the businesses, they burn the house, they kill the women, they kill the children, and you'll be shouting, oh, Nigeria army, Nigeria army. They are all terrorists from Somalia. But you don't know that. So listen. Listen.
The National Security Advisor of Nigeria asked their head of National Military Intelligence in Nigeria, ask all the so-called big wigs of intelligence in Nigeria, and also ask the British, why did Nigeria send a so-called policeman to Somalia to go and
Right, I think we are going to have a commercial, and then to fix this thing, we are going to have commercial to. We are going to have commercial, and then we're going to fix this thing. So during the commercial break, please take your time and hit the like button. Okay, take your time and hit the like button as we try to fix some things within this time.
I get hungry, me get hungry, I get hungry, I get hungry, I get hungry, me get hungry, I get hungry, I get hungry, I get hungry, me I get hungry. Belle dey worry me I get hungry. You dey hear am, you dey hear am. I get hungry, I get hungry. Belle dey worry me, you know dey hear what. I get hungry, I get hungry. You dey hear am, I get hungry. I get hungry, I get hungry. Me, I get hungry. You dey hear am, I get hungry. Belle dey worry me, you know dey hear hungry. I get hungry. Make us see real joy. They hungry. Belle dey worry me. I beg ye help. I dey hungry.
Belle dey worry me, beg you give me chance.
He don't say
I dey hungry, I dey hungry, I dey so I dey hungry, I dey hungry, I'm not tired. I dey hungry, I dey hungry,
I dey hungry. President.
I dey hungry, I dey hungry, you dey hear am? I dey hungry.
Vice President.
All right, you're welcome. We are back, and I believe that we are good to go now. We are good to go now, and we are going to be managing this until further notice. So let us continue from where we stopped. Just one moment.
They do not have the numbers to fight in the south. So they are complementing it with terrorists they are now recruiting across the Sahel, but most importantly, Al-Shabaab in Somalia.
Okay.
That was why they went to Somalia. Have you heard any updates since they went to Somalia? Have they tried to show you anybody they have recruited from Somalia or how they're helping the Somali government? Have they done so? The answer is no, because their motive there is sinister. They went there to go and recruit Al-Shabaab terrorists to come to kill all of you, shouting one Nigeria with green, white, green flag.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I think that Elohim in heaven is maybe trying to hold us back to unleash this thing from the Fulani so that all the Fulefus will die in misery and in regret. That was why they went to Somalia to go and recruit Al-Shabaab to come to fight for them. And this Al-Shabaab, they are the ones who are in Lagos, planning to attack Lagos. The Tinubu told the police commissioner to say it's IPOB.
Okay. Are you hearing that? Today,
You know what I'm saying?
they are in Imo State. They are in Anambra State.
Black people. Why did God make me a black person? I don't understand. Why people cannot reason? Let me ask you again. Ever since their police went to Somalia, it is a foreign expeditionary mission.
Okay.
How come there is no update?
All
How
right.
many Somalis they have trained? Have you ever, brain of a black man, have you ever wondered why you don't hear anything about that? For the very simple reason that they went to recruit terrorists, Al-Shabaab, and they are the ones now in and around Lagos, planning to launch multiple attacks in Lagos.
Okay.
And the human being, somebody that claims he has conscience, woke up in the morning and decided to blame IPOB for it.
Okay.
When Tinubu knows that those who are in the bushes and forests in and around Lagos are Al Shabaab, Hagando, Somali terrorists, all the way from Mogadishu.
Okay.
Of course, history will be kind to IPOB. As this our brother have just written. His name is Adebayo Raphael. If they say to you in this life that Yoruba people will rise up to write glowingly in defense of IPOB, you will not believe it. It is here very clear in black and white. Al-Shabaab is in around Lagos because Fulani knows they don't have the numbers. They cannot win this war. Nigeria has never won any war on its own before in its history. And they always rely on people to fight for them. After they fight, they'll start making mad. That's all they do. That is all they do. And to tell you that this is a concerted effort to colonize everybody, ever since they had their so-called security meeting last week and decided to invade the South. Some of you think it's only the East that are coming to the entire South. Have you been hearing about bandits doing this or doing that anymore? They have promised them that the oil money is theirs. That is why, Madam Tambuwal, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry. The attack is coming. You can't escape it. It's too late. They understand that come 2023, should power leave the north, they're finished. So they must attack this. In fact, we are now forcing them to attack 1 year earlier than they had planned. This attack was meant to commence in 2022.
Okay.
It started in 2021.
Okay.
Because of IPOB and the Eastern Security.
And today, is the attack not happening?
Praise be to the Almighty in heaven. Lagos is surrounded by Al-Shabaab.
Today, is the attack not happening? Today, the attack is happening. Now, I want you to understand one thing. I want all of you to listen to this particular broadcast. The question I want you to pay attention here is when this particular military man was asking, what exactly do the terrorists Boko Haram want? That the Nigerian government should tell Nigerians, what do the terrorists want? Today, we have finally found out what the terrorists want, and we are going to answer the question here. We have evidence to show what the terrorists want. So I want everyone to listen to this.
Is the Nigerian government overwhelmed?
Yes.
Former President Olusegun Obasanjo was the first to say, look, the government is overwhelmed. The people should not be overwhelmed. Government says it is not overwhelmed. But what's your assessment?
Let's be fair to our armed forces. Let's be fair to our brothers and sisters, Nigerians. Our government is overwhelmed. It's been one incident after another, sometimes back to back. And the more reprieve we'll seek, the more remorse we.
How can people not be hearing when
Everybody right now we're waiting to exhale. Everybody is like, because you don't know where it's going to be coming from next, okay? If you recall, we were here a while ago on this same desk, and I said something about a statement or a document that was written by the NSA. Good enough, it still sits, is a sitting NSA. It was a National Security Architecture Statement, if you recall that document. And you remember I said, let's have this conversation 2 years hence. Here we are. I told you, sir, if you recall, that except what is written in that document is executed and seen on ground, it will just be a very well-written essay. I'm quoting myself right here on this table. Well, 2 years hence. I believe then the trending word was naysayers and wailers. That was what we were called. But today, if we go back in time, in retrospect, let's have that conversation. It's 2 years now. and we begin to say it was a beautifully written essay,
Okay.
say a resounding yes.